Your mind is your most powerful weapon. Take control, or someone else will. Life is an unpredictable journey. The winds of change blow fiercely, often veering us off course. Yet, within each of us lies the power to take control, to navigate through storms with unwavering determination. This power isn't granted by external circumstances, but is a cultivated strength from within, a mastery over one's own mind and actions. By the end of this series of lessons, you'll be equipped with the wisdom to embrace principles that will enhance your daily life with minimal effort and frustration. If you're here, consider yourself different from the majority. Act like the exception you are and watch every part of this transformative journey. Number 1, embracing responsibility, the power of accountability. Responsibility is the cornerstone of personal mastery. It means acknowledging that our actions, decisions, and even our thoughts shape our reality. The ancient wisdom of self-control and fortitude reminds us that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who lived through one of the darkest times in human history, the Holocaust. The Holocaust was a period during World War II when millions of people, mostly Jews, were imprisoned and killed in concentration camps by the Nazis. Frankl was one of the survivors. In the concentration camps, Frankl faced unimaginable horrors: extreme starvation, brutal forced labor, and the constant threat of death. Many around him lost hope and gave in to despair. But Frankl found a way to endure. He realized that while the Nazis could control his external conditions, they couldn't control his inner life, his thoughts and his attitude. Frankl focused on finding meaning in his suffering. He believed that even in the most terrible circumstances, life had potential meaning, and this meaning could be discovered through his response to the suffering. This belief gave him the strength to endure the horrors around him. Frankl's story teaches us that we always have a choice in how we respond to life's challenges. By embracing responsibility for our reactions, we reclaim our power. We stop blaming others, circumstances, or fate. Instead, we focus on what we can control: our actions, our attitudes, and our responses. This shift in mindset is liberating. It frees us from the shackles of victimhood and empowers us to act with intention and purpose. Number 2, proactivity, the art of deliberate action. Being proactive means taking initiative and anticipating challenges before they arise. It's about being a step ahead, not merely reacting to events, but shaping them. Proactivity is the art of deliberate action, the strategic thinking that allows us to steer our lives towards our goals. One historical figure who exemplified proactivity is Benjamin Franklin. Born in 1706 to a modest family, Franklin started his journey with very few resources. He was the 15th of 17 children and had to leave school at the age of 10 to work in his father's candle and soap shop. Despite these humble beginnings, Franklin's curiosity and drive for self-improvement set him on a path to greatness. Franklin's proactive approach to life is best illustrated through his dedication to self-education and self-improvement. He taught himself to read and write proficiently and became an avid reader. At the age of 12, he apprenticed as a printer for his brother's newspaper, where he honed his writing skills. By the time he was in his 20s, Franklin had moved to Philadelphia, where he established his own printing business, which became highly successful. Franklin meticulously planned his days and set clear goals for himself. He created a personal improvement plan called the 13 Virtues, which included principles like order, let all your things have their places, let each part of your business have its time, sincerity, use no hurtful deceit, think innocently and justly, and if you speak, speak accordingly. Tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles or at accidents common or unavoidable. Each week, He focused on practicing one virtue, reflecting on his progress daily. This disciplined approach helped him cultivate habits that led to personal and professional success. Franklin's proactive mindset wasn't just about personal growth, he also sought to improve his community. He founded libraries, educational institutions, and civic organizations. His innovative thinking led to inventions like the lightning rod, bifocal glasses, and the Franklin stove. To be proactive like Franklin, start by setting clear goals. Understand what you want to achieve and break it down into actionable steps. Anticipate obstacles and plan how to overcome them. Proactivity is about foreseeing potential problems and having the resolve to tackle them head-on. It's about being prepared, both mentally and physically, to take on the challenges that come your way. Franklin's life teaches us that with foresight, planning, and consistent effort, we can shape our destinies and achieve extraordinary things. Number 3, mastering your destiny, the discipline of consistency. Taking control of your life requires discipline, the kind that is forged through consistent effort and unwavering commitment. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the daily practice of small actions that over time lead to significant results. The military strategist Sun Tzu, author of The Art of War, understood the importance of discipline in achieving success. Sun Tzu was a Chinese general and military thinker who lived over 2,500 years ago. His book, The Art of War, is one of the most influential works on military strategy and tactics, still studied today by leaders in various fields. Sun Tzu emphasized that victory depends on preparation and the ability to adapt. He believed that the outcome of battles was often determined before the actual fighting began, through meticulous planning and strategy. One of his key principles was the importance of knowing both oneself and the enemy, stating, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." Throughout his life, Sun Tzu demonstrated the power of discipline and strategic thinking. He advocated for a well-trained and organized army where every soldier understood their role and acted with precision. This required consistent training and strict adherence to strategies and tactics. Sun Tzu's approach was not just about physical preparedness, but also about mental discipline. He taught that a disciplined mind could stay calm and make rational decisions, even in the chaos of battle. Developing discipline starts with small, manageable steps. Establish routines that align with your goals. Commit to daily practices that build your resilience and fortitude. Over time, these habits become second nature, reinforcing your ability to take control and shape your life's trajectory. Sun Tzu's teachings remind us that discipline in our thoughts and actions is essential for mastering our destiny, whether on the battlefield or in everyday life. Number 4, overcoming destructive emotions, the inner battle. Our minds are battlegrounds where emotions wage war. Destructive emotions like fear, anger, and despair can derail our efforts to take control. Overcoming these emotions requires self-awareness and the ability to regulate our thoughts and feelings. Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison, emerged with a remarkable capacity for forgiveness and reconciliation. Mandela was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary who fought against the racial segregation imposed by the apartheid regime. His activism led to his arrest and imprisonment in 1962. For nearly 3 decades, he endured harsh conditions, isolation, and hard labor in prison. Despite these hardships, Mandela maintained his dignity and resilience. While in prison, Mandela focused on self-improvement and reflection. He continued his education, earning a law degree, and spent countless hours reading and contemplating. Instead of allowing anger and bitterness to consume him, Mandela cultivated a mindset of forgiveness and hope. He believed that harboring hatred would only harm him and his cause. Mandela's emotional mastery was tested upon his release in 1990. He emerged as a global symbol of peace and reconciliation, advocating for a peaceful transition from apartheid to a democratic South Africa. Rather than seeking revenge, Mandela promoted forgiveness and worked towards building a united nation. His ability to forgive those who had oppressed him and his people was a testament to his inner strength and emotional control. To overcome destructive emotions, practice mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Recognize triggers and develop strategies to manage your responses. Engage in activities that promote mental well-being, such as meditation, exercise, and connecting with supportive individuals. Mandela's story teaches us that controlling our emotions is crucial for personal and collective freedom. By mastering our inner world, we can navigate external challenges with grace and resilience. Number 5, creating a positive environment. Influencing your influences. Our environment profoundly impacts our mindset and behavior. The people we surround ourselves with, the media we consume, and the physical spaces we inhabit all influence our thoughts and actions. Taking control means consciously shaping our environment to support our goals. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, was known for creating environments that fostered creativity and innovation. Born in 1955, Jobs grew up in California and co-founded Apple in his parents' garage in 1976. His journey from a small startup to one of the most influential companies in the world is a testament to his ability to cultivate a positive and stimulating environment. Jobs believed in surrounding himself with talented and driven individuals who shared his passion for excellence. He was notorious for his high standards and his relentless pursuit of perfection, which often pushed his team to achieve extraordinary results. By creating a culture of innovation and collaboration, Jobs encouraged his employees to think differently and to challenge the status quo. Jobs also understood the importance of physical spaces in influencing creativity. He designed the Apple campus to facilitate collaboration with open spaces that encouraged employees to interact and share ideas. He believed that the physical environment could spark inspiration and drive innovation. This attention to detail in creating a conducive work environment was instrumental in Apple's success. Audit your environment. Identify elements that drain your energy or hinder your progress. Replace them with positive influences that inspire and motivate you. Curate your surroundings to reflect your aspirations and values. For example, create a workspace that encourages focus and creativity, and surround yourself with people who uplift and challenge you. By doing so, you create a supportive backdrop for your journey towards taking control. Steve Jobs' story highlights the importance of a positive and stimulating environment in achieving success. By consciously shaping our surroundings, we can foster creativity, drive, and innovation in our own lives. His legacy teaches us that our environment is a powerful tool in our quest for personal and professional mastery. Taking control of your life is a transformative journey. It requires embracing responsibility, being proactive, mastering discipline, overcoming destructive emotions, and creating a positive environment. These principles, though challenging, lead to a life of purpose and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a more resilient and focused life. If you found these practices helpful, please leave a comment with the word journey to let us know you've been with us throughout this transformative experience. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights that empower your daily life. Your support inspires us to create more enriching content. Until next time, keep harnessing the power of your mindset and continue your path to personal mastery.